All right, we are back with a new episode of Love After Lockup, episode 6, and it's Baddie shot o'clock. But for Alex, because Brooke really thought, and she still thinks, which is funny, that she came and like did her big one, girl.
Why? Pose for me, baby. Natalie Nunn. Hey, baddies.
We gonna get into that. Jumping straight into everything, we are picking back up with Daniel and Bianca. The last episode that they were on, Daniel just left court and, he was free. He didn't have to go back. And he met up with his friends at the bar. And it was the cliffhanger of, is he going to order a drink? Is he not? When we met his friends, it's just, and I really feel bad for Daniel because I do believe that he's genuinely trying to do better and get on the right path. Everybody makes mistakes. Hannah Montana taught us that like how many years ago?
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days.
But it's just everyone around him are just horrible influences. We see Bianca firsthand, but now his friends are just as bad because they know the struggles that he has, especially with drinking. This one friend, is it Scott or somebody, is like, oh, well, it's the day to day, start drinking. Oh, he's wasted over here talking about one drink doesn't mean.
How long has it been since you drank?
Like 5 years, man.
Wow. Is today the day?
Rough.
Is she making you drink?
She contributed a little bit to the frustration. Can I get a Long Island? Cool, thank you.
Do it, bro.
Yeah.
Do it. Just know, one today doesn't mean one tomorrow, two the next day. One today means none tomorrow.
What even are you talking about? How is that a friend? A friend is supposed to support you, especially when you have a crisis. And it's just like everyone around him aren't doing that. And then you have just Miss Crazy Psycho over here that's just going to drive anybody insane. I'm surprised he's been as level-headed as he's been so far, but I feel like it's just been like as he drunkenly mentioned, the line is here, she's here, and he's there.
Here's the line, here's you over here, and here's me over here. Don't anything, bitch. Like, are you kidding me?
You call me bitch?
I just called you a bitch.
He orders a Long Island iced tea, and he swallows it down.
Kidding me, bro?
He killed it.
I was thirsty, bro. What?
Then he's ordering shots.
I just took a shot.
His friends are having him taste their beer.
You want to try this beer down here? This is the Acai beer. Have you had that one before?
Just all types of drinking. Then one friend in the confession was like, well, I only know him sober, but...
Ever since I've known him, he's been sober. So, I mean, it was kind of weird seeing him drink. For people in sobriety, you know what I mean? It's never not just one.
You want to try this beer down here?
What happened to friend? What happened to a supportive friend? Yes, Bianca's crazy, so y'all can drag her. But I'm like, let him hanging up the phone be the shot. Like hang up the phone. If you feel like you need to take a shot, call her back to hang up. Let's prank call her. But, to enable him in doing this, it's just so tough to see. Then lo and behold, Miss Crazy Girl got his location, which probably got or production gave it to her. It seems like they're just handing all these locations out to all these friends. So she pulls up and is on this high and mighty big horse where it's like, girl, just a couple of months ago, when he just got out and his family were there and his mom was crying about not wanting to have you drink around him and how that's going to cause a relapse, and you over here taking multiple shots with his cousin and still wasted and drunk and acting a fool. So
You've been drinking, baby?
Part of the reason he got incarcerated was from drinking.
I can drink if I want to drink. That's your own problem.
for you to now claim you're sober, and because you're sober, that means, you know, you Mother Teresa over here, and you can cast judgment because the tables were turning. And that's why I really don't like these, I hate to call them civilians because, you know, one by one, they slowly going to jail themselves. But when they're messing with these inmates who have like real issues and are trying to work on those and get reestablished into the real world, y'all come over here and just break out in chaos, which will drive anyone to reverting back. It's a sad case, but that's literally what we're seeing. He's at a breaking point. Anybody would go through that. And that's why I'm like, I commend him for it lasting that long. And, you know, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. But girl, you need to be charged with something because it's fully your fault. And then you're going to sit in the confessional talking about...
No one understands, like, what flip switched in him to make him want to go rogue and start drinking again and just completely disregard everything he told me.
Look in the mirror. If you look in the mirror, you will see the only person responsible for causing him, well, maybe his friends too, but the main person responsible for causing him to relapse. Yeah, so his friends are trash. I hope and pray he is not friends with them anymore. I know he is in a sober living community, I believe, based on his TikToks. So hopefully he's like, you know, surrounded by better friends. But I really didn't like that. I really didn't like that. And I don't want to go too hard on him just because it is a triggering thing for him. And he is trying, and everyone has those.
Everybody has those days.
And when you try to be perfect all the time, my college is flying. But when you try to be perfect all the time, that causes you to mess up even more because then you don't want to disappoint people. So I understand it. I just really wish she had a better support system. So they leave, and the only smart thing that she said was, I don't think you should be driving. And part of me is just like, you're probably just saying that because you want to yell at him some more. I don't think it's like looking out for safety, obviously. I don't think it's that. So he's walking, stumbling, dropping his food. I'm like, Lord Daniel.
Oh.
I'm sorry he could even go back to prison and then...
Daniel, you let this girl get to you like this, but I can't be too mad. I cannot be too mad because dealing with cuckoo crazy over here, she got to be somehow genetically either related or genetically mutated by Kim Plath because that's just a alcoholic demon in her. They're in the car, and although it took liquid courage to say everything, part of me, I am glad that he was able to really confront Satan and really stick it to her.
I thought I was gonna have a mature experience. And
It can't be mature when you don't own your own Bianca.
Right, you're being extra as
I'm extra.
Not gonna do it. If this is how you're gonna be, I will pull myself out of this.
Do whatever you want. I don't care. Because the next red light, I'm jumping out of the car.
Why are you gonna jump
I do
out
not
of
want
the
to
car?
be in the car with you. I do not want to be in the car with you.
I'm pulling over.
Because she needs to hear this because she loves playing the victim. She loves playing the victim and loves playing clueless. She's dumb, but she loves playing clueless. Like, she don't know what's going on. So, although it was at the expense of him being drunk, he said everything that he needed to say.
Anything, bitch. I just called you a bitch.
And I could tell from the tone and, you know, also, you know, I've been in a little drunk situation like that. But I could tell, like, that was really his breaking point. To where he was like, I just don't even want to be in the car with you. Like, I will roll out of this car. That's why I'm like, she is a very dangerous person. Because it could have been, like, getting that wasted. And then he got behind the car. And then, boom, another DUI. Or, boom, killed somebody. Or killed himself. So, it's just like, she is playing a dangerous game. And for her to have been a victim of a DUI from her being in the car with her friend, and I'm sure she was drunk too. But it's like, for you to be a victim and have a life-threatening injury, you would think you are trying to, just like him, trying to get better. Because obviously you have a drinking problem, so you just didn't go to jail for it. Your friend did, I'm assuming. But you have a drinking problem, so you would think you would understand that. But no, it's all about me. And she thinks this money is just controlling, but she got the wrong person. She can probably get with one of these other little criminals, and they'll be like, oh, you got this money. But she got the wrong person, because Daniel is not bothered or threatened by her little money. Because guess what? It's going to dry up at some point, especially how erratic she is. So it's like, it's going to dry up at some point, and then what you going to do? It was a very, very hard episode to watch, but I do enjoy seeing his freedom and independence from her, and she's from Florida too, so that doesn't surprise me. I'm sure her next door neighbor is Kimberly Plath, and I'm sure they be drinking and doing all that other stuff anyway. So free Daniel from her, free Daniel from his friends, and he needs to be in a positive environment. And he's literally the only person on this show that I'm rooting for. Even the people, like Courtney, I'm just like, okay, girl, period. It's like, you getting back at Will, but you still a little scammer. But Daniel's really the only genuine person that I see on this show that is really trying to do good and dealing with Satan, little Satan. So we done made it to the birthday party. Finally made it to the infamous birthday party, because it's a hot party. Everybody trying to get tickets to go. I'm like, can I go? So Kiana is over here trying to, play this little victim and put some sprinkles on some little store-bought cupcakes as if she just made that. Girl, if you don't go on somewhere.
One cupcake at a time, okay? Now go.
I also would not be eating those cupcakes, whether there was a case against you or not. I would not be eating no cupcakes from you. Trash immediately. She's still so pressed about going to this birthday party, and now that she's not going to go, she's going to make the kids suffer and not let them go. To where I'm like, girl, you've been letting this man drive your car around all day long, and you ain't doing nothing, because even afterwards it cut back to you on the front porch drinking, make your kids suffer and play in the yard by themselves when they could literally be at a little game room or whatever. So it's like, he could have took the car, but you're so strategic, which lets me know that you did it. You over here, as you're driving, and this, I'm like, all of y'all are just as bad of an actor as Michael Plath. Y'all must have seen all the seasons of Working in Plathville and took notes from him. Wrong person. Because she's over here talking about, oh shoot, I left the cupcakes. Let me call him and turn around. Girl.
Oh, shoot.
I forgot all about him. Yeah, there go my daddy now. What's good, y'all? Y'all all right?
What's up, me?
Why y'all ain't we weren't invited.
Kind
You weren't invited. They were invited, but I was.
These kids can't come.
A, don't nobody want those cupcakes. And B, you did that on purpose. And then just so happened, his family started to come up and was like, why aren't y'all coming to the party? And she's like, well, they were invited. I wasn't. So I'm like, y'all go away from me with this. Y'all go away from me with this. And also, y'all need to stop giving y'all kids scripts to say, because when, in the beginning, her son over here coming in saying,
Please, can you go to the party?
If anything, maybe he can come over and y'all can play the game and y'all can stay up a little bit late. We can do something like that. That sound like fun? Eating pizza, ice cream? Yeah.
And if that was true, like he came in as wanted to do that, then shame on you for shutting that down when he genuinely wants to go. But I feel like he don't really know or care either way. You just feeding him scripts to say to like push your narrative. So guilty, guilty, guilty. What also lets him know you guilty is he over here easing a little envelope to Joella, like, here's the $600.
I already told you.
And what's this?
The money for your tires.
Just for my tires?
That's what you said.
All my stuff got messed up in my car and my school stuff.
I ain't seen nothing about none of that.
Oh, okay.
Kiana's money, because he ain't got no job. So, and she took him and just like, well, also, by the way, my school stuff is, and he's like, whoa. I'm like, no, scheme him. If you were so innocent and so unbothered by Joella, I wouldn't be swiping my car for $600. And Kiana's like, it wasn't $600, which now lets me know why Joella did that on camera when she swiped the car and had him say, because people know the games that she gonna play. So we'll see you in court. You and your man about to be right back up in jail all over him. Every time they come around, like, he pisses me off the most, because it's always him walking around as if he's so innocent, trying to make the peace, trying to do this and that, like the girls. It's like, no, because of you. And just like she called him out, Joella was like, well, you still coming around trying to sleep with me, so you need to get that under control. That's why, like, in both cases of this and then the whole Brooke and Alex thing, which we'll get into, I'm on the side of the quote unquote other woman because y'all want to have all this energy for these other girls when it's your man, the one that's over here creeping. Because, hey, if you single and you just chilling and he decides to come over here, that's on him. You need to be yelling at him as opposed to him in these little Fashion Nova outfits, little matching sets every episode, walking around like he's just this innocent man. No, sir, you were not innocent on trial, which is why you went to jail, and you are not innocent in this case either, which is why your girlfriend about to go to jail. So I'm just over it. But at least we got the birthday party, and then his stepdad came in, and he again like very creepy. Cause why are you talking about
Baby mama still like you. That's the problem.
Yeah,
baby mama look at you like a delicious chocolate cake. So,
Ain't got time.
yeah, I know you got the sugar. You throwing sugar around?
I'm trying to get it together.
No, look at me when you said this bedtime.
Man, not lately, man.
to your son, talking about that's man talk. That's man. I don't know what kind of man talk you having, and if that is your man talk, that's very questionable. That's very, very questionable. So no wonder why Demadrick is moving the way that he's moving. Because look at the toxic role models he got over here talking about this. And so I was just like, you know what? If I gotta watch y'all, I will be watching Joella scam y'all and just keep taking y'all money because y'all want to play games, and that's where it's like y'all want to come on these shows and play games. Don't want to talk about anything. So if y'all don't want to talk about it, that's fine. And we're going to scheme you. We're going to scheme you and scam you all the way back to the jailhouse where you belong, you and your man. Now on to Courtney and Will. Courtney is the funniest person ever. I'm like, girl, you are hilarious. So her little girlfriend drops her off at one of Mark's friend's house, and that's where she is going to be staying at for the time being. She gets in, unpacks, and her husband, Will, calls and is just like, I talked to a divorce attorney and I just need you to sign these paperwork. I don't know how he thought this was going to go because you decided to marry, not only date, but marry immediately after she got out, an inmate who you have never met. That's why I'm like, all this chaos and all this craziness, I'm laughing at you because it's fully you and it's fully your fault for doing this. What did you think? Like she said, what you think you were gonna get, Martha Stewart? In other words, she's like, I'm a criminal. I was a criminal before. I was a criminal in there, and I'm trying not to be a criminal now, but I ain't about to come out and just dust your tables and stuff. No, I'm about to scheme it. Let me stop. He's calling and she's hanging up the phone, and then he pulls up. That's where I'm like, production just passing out these call sheets to everybody because there is no way he knows how to get there. And I'm sure production was like, okay, here's the address. He's like, oh.
Bro, I'm shaking, bro. My whole body's shaking right now.
Come on now.
It's just hilarious to me. In my opinion, I want this to be drawn out because you chose to do this, so I don't want her to sign the paperwork. I don't want her to comply. I want her to take you to court. I want y'all to be married for a long time and have this be as difficult as possible because that's what you get. He's trying to throw back at her like, you don't want no husband. You just want somebody that's going to be...
You don't want a husband. You want a plaything. You want somebody that's just going to be there for you whenever you want. That's not me.
Isn't that what you want with her? So don't be trying to play dumb over here. He just didn't think she was going to be this strong-willed and strong-minded like she is. That's the problem, because he thought he was going to be pulling the strings completely, but no, sir. And honestly, I'm starting to see that Will is easy to scam. I'm like, I need to find his little Instagram and try to send him a little an inbox from Beyonce and be like, hey, I'm Beyonce. I need some... or whoever he like. Maybe like Eminem or somebody like that. Be like, I'm coming on tour to Portland, but my bus broke down. Can you cash out me $3,000 and you'll be front row? Cause he'll fall for it. Cause when she brought up the ring and how it was fake, he's like, well, I bought that online, and if it is fake, then I guess it's another lawsuit or something like that. I'm like, $10,000 online should let you know already scam. The fact that you swipe your card on that for $10,000, sir, apparently you got a lot of money. It's not a problem. So we all about to scam you. She did make a valid point, and I could tell she was really, really frustrated because she is crazy for saying, like, you know, you're supposed to be my husband, you're supposed to be my husband, like, blah, blah, blah. But the valid point that she has is she's never had a healthy relationship. She's never had, like, a healthy partner. She's never not been, you know, running from the law. So all of this is new to her, and you expecting her to be this like step first wife immediately is not going to work. It's not going to work for her, but shouldn't work for anyone, especially someone that came straight out of prison for so long and they are still young. So that's why I'm like, this is what you signed up for, and it's not all catering to you. You are being selfish in this point, and it's not fair. So that's why I'm like, girl, Courtney, troll him because that's what he's trying to do to you. So y'all are just so volatile, but I'm here for it. I do hate we didn't see Mark in the distance because I thought he was going to be peeping out the little window while they arguing because he loved just pulling up at the end. So hopefully we'll see Mark next episode because I want to hear from him now. Now we're back with our stiletto wearing Fallon. She is back with her man. I keep forgetting his name. Michael Charles, somebody. But he's cute though. And that's what I gotta give to her. She did pick her a good one. So I'm like, okay, girl, I see you. I see you. They leave their little dinner. I'm like, girl, did you pick up the check or you just walking out and let somebody else take care of it? Because it was about 25 of y'all at that table. So they're heading to their house now, I guess, and they do their little scene, and then it cuts back, and she's like, well, who is Stephanie? Who's Stephanie? I'm like, girl, who is Stephanie?
Go mother just randomly text Stephanie, because what the
I don't know. First day coming home, I don't know what the going on. I don't know who trying to catfish me, none of that. It just happened. But
bitch named Stephanie.
Yeah, but look, it was something I had to hide. I would have kept it on the low and just kept
It's
on.
not about hiding it.
But that wasn't the case. Didn't I talk to you? Didn't I bring it to your attention?
After the fact, you should have gave me the phone.
What? What you mean?
You don't even need to be responding no more.
Apparently, I guess this girl who had the wrong number texted, you know, something, and she's getting all crazy talking about you shouldn't have said, oh, no problem, have a good day. And if you gotta be that crazy over your man and going through his phone and stuff like that, then that goes to show you don't trust him and y'all should not be together. They seem like a good parent, and I'm honestly like, I don't see or know who he would be linking up with unless one of the girls from the halfway house. But it's just like, I don't know. So they might just be doing this for the cameras because they ain't got nothing, because she don't want to talk about her felony. So it's just like, you know, okay, girl, it wasn't too much on them. You know, they just getting adjusted to the house, which is very strange because it's like, this is a grown man and she got this big house in a nice neighborhood at that too. And this is the first time like he's there, but also will be the first time he's around her kids, around her in person. So it's just a lot. But good luck to you. Good luck to you on this, and good luck to you on your felony charge. Baddie, shot o'clock. When I tell you, Alex, girl, come to the front because you earned you your Baddies Chain. You earned you your Baddies Chain because you pop, 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 pop. Grabbed her by the hair, pop, pop, pop.
Keep on.
You now?
Bop, bop. She's on the ground and still talking.
Now? You ready to talk now?
I ain't talking to you, because I ain't got to say to you.
And I saw a little hair extension fly away too, so. Girl, Brooke, you got all this mouth. And I said it before, you got more mouth than your man, literally. And yet you getting bopped in it. But the funny thing is, you got the nerve to still be getting up talking. I'm like, girl, she just dragged you on the ground, embarrassed you, and you still talking like this. But kudos to Alex because she kept her composure when a literal clown was in her face. And all the little insults she was trying to throw at her, Alex just laughing like, girl.
You need to get that through your ugly ass head and get it figured out. Okay. Like, what is this?
Away from me.
How do you go from this?
Because I'm not about to entertain you.
How do you go from this to that?
Brooke, I'm not doing this with you.
Girl, I ain't doing whatever you want, Alex. That's what I need. Because she just looked at her like, girl, I ain't about to do this today. You can call me every name in the book. But also, it's just because at the end of the day, you over here yelling at me about a man, the man that you're saying is your man, but he's over here creeping in and out of her house. So,
hey,
why you tripping?
we got something we need to talk about.
Serious?
Hey, hold on, let me take this microphone out.
Whether they're doing anything or not, it's him. Him that's bringing the camera crew. Him that's going to her house. So, again, these people aren't like, you know, sprinkling something in their little drink and bringing them on down and forcing them over. They are voluntarily driving over and doing whatever they want to do. So you need to be taking that up with your man. So for you to be out here when you should be taking care of your kids, putting your kids to bed, you out here driving, trying to fight, chasing her out the little restaurant. It just told me that like you just wanted to fight, and you putting your hands on her face.
There's nothing to explain.
You trying to talk to my dude is what there's to.
There's nothing to explain to you.
There's lots to.
And kind of like shoved her first. No wonder why you got Molly Wop. And she'll do it again. So, and you wanted some more too. She got the nerve talking about, you know, well, when I hit Alice, yeah, you got that one legal hit. You got the one hit where it's just like, I'm gonna let you hit me first. So, you know, if you crazy enough to take me to court, and if I'm smart enough to take you to court, there is video footage of you did that first swing. Yeah, you got me, but I pop, pop, pop. And I'll do it again. What's up? What's up? So, girl, Natalie Nunn is proud of you. Come get your Baddies Chain. You are Baddie of the Week. Period. And Brooke, next time it's on site, because it's just, Brooke is so delusional to me. Still delusional. Even when Alice got in her car, she's still talking like, oh, scared girl done locked the car, locked the... Okay.
Oh, we locked the door. Scary ass bitch, lock the door.
I would have unlocked it. Okay, open the door. Open the door and do something. Because I know she's not. I know she's not. So it's just crazy to me. And I know her and JK were on live like yesterday just talking illusions. Even beyond, at that point, I'm sure you either know if you're pregnant or not, or you still think you're pregnant. And you out here trying to fight this girl. And you still vaping. Even on that little live, you were still vaping. So... that's I'm like, what kind of mother are you? What kind of mother are you? You need to be putting those two little boys to bed, but you out here trying to fight in front of a little taco shop. The sad part is, even like in the last episode when she was talking to Kathy was just like, you know, like some things changed with JK. Like, you know, I don't know. Like he's acting kind of strange. I don't know if he's using again. So she had that conversation the last episode. And then in this conversation when she called JK, she said he seemed a little bit off. But I'm like, okay, you didn't think to, if this is your man, the man who you want to be the father of your kids, if there is concern, why are you not talking about that? Yet you out here trying to chase this girl who he apparently isn't dealing with, or you would hope he's not dealing with. Ask him or help him. And that's why I'm like, y'all are selfish people and are not looking out for these people's best interests. Same with Zaria, because there was a point too, like when Troy called her, he was like, you know, I got a lot going on, like my brother, blah, blah, blah. And then she just immediately subject.
Everything, no, just get my baby. That's it, man. What the?
Hey, what's going on?
No, I'm just getting aggravated right now.
I'm just calling because you have something to talk about, but I don't like how you left yesterday. I feel like you, shut me out.
Yes, and I'm gonna shut everybody out if they don't leave me alone today.
You didn't think to say, oh, what's wrong? So that's why, you know, I stand with Will to all these other people and say, you're not being a good wife. You're not being a good partner. But that goes to the so-called civilians. Y'all supposed to be the so-called civilians, and y'all are not being good partners. So it's just trash. So Brooke, you made the rule talking about, you know, where I'm from.
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but where I'm from, talk get hit. Fine.
And you got hit. You got hit. I don't know what type of damage control you thought you were going to do, but keep running your mouth. Keep running your mouth, because I also feel like Bonnie can fight too. So you keep trying to pipe up at Bonnie too. When they double team you, it's going to be over with, because guess who's not going to step in? Your man, because he will probably already still at their house now. So it's just like, you look like a client. And the funny part about this show is that I don't really know these people, like, if they're not on the new or on the new season that comes out, I don't follow these people. Like, they're not influencers or anybody like that. So that's why I'm like, it's hilarious. Y'all are really out here acting the fool for, you know, a little TLC paycheck, but then that's it. You're not going to no red carpets for Netflix or for, you know, these little screener events and being influencers and social media, whatever. Y'all ain't doing that. Y'all barely struggling, or y'all still struggling. So it's just crazy to me. Like, they are doing all this for what? For what? So that is tonight's episode. It will be out later today, but then it was on YouTube last night, so that's why it's a little early. So if you don't want to be spoiled, then you can save this for later. The full episode with my reaction is on Patreon. That is linked in the description. Reality Rewatch is where you can find me. This whole season so far, as well as other shows, are already on there, so I would appreciate any support. But yeah, so I'm excited for next week. See what else we get into. And this is only episode 5, and we normally get 10, so we halfway through.